1 second, guys. Um. I was trying to do this last live stream, but unfortunately, I just couldn't, right? I don't know. This is the second part. Oh, no. Hello? Or hiya? Whatever. Hello. Hey. I'm sorry, I'm a little. How am I? I am doing. I'm doing pretty horrible. How are you doing? Nice. Okay. Anyways. No, not really, no. There's nothing you can help with now. Anyways, so this live stream, I was trying to do before, but I just really couldn't. Anyways, so I'll try this again. I want to give a big shout out to somebody who has truly been there for me throughout this journey. You know, she's been oh bless you, I have ADHD. Thanks. Anyways, like I was saying, she's been there for me for a bit, and she's gotten to know like the real me. The me that I won't even show people on YouTube. The me that's real, you know? The time for me, it's 2 a.m. I can't sleep. Anyways, I need to get talking instead of reading the chat. Like I was saying, bye. I'm going for a shower. Okay, but yeah, she's been there for me for a very long time. Well, it feels like a very long time. And yesterday, I said this before, but I'm gonna say it again. Yesterday we were like, on a call and stuff. Again, I'm not gonna talk about it because why would I do that? That would be right. But we were talking and stuff, and you know, there are people who make fun of her, and there are people who bring her down, and let's just say not very nice people. But genuinely, she's a very nice person. She's outgoing and caring and genuine. You know, like we were talking for I don't know how long, but it was definitely quite a bit of time. And honestly, I just have to say that was probably the most seen that I've felt in a very long time. Sorry guys, I'm doing like 3 things right now. Sorry, my bad. Let me get back on topic. Like I was saying, it was the most seen I've felt in a very long time. Like, genuinely. We were genuinely talking for a good, like, 5 hours. It was the first time in a very long time that I felt like I matter. You know? Like, I genuinely matter. Like, I'm not just some loser, but I'm actually a person, and I matter, you know? And it was nice to feel seen. Because, like, I genuinely haven't felt seen like that ever. Like, no one has ever genuinely made me feel seen like that. And it honestly, it means a lot to me that somebody actually cares, you know, about the real me, not just about the, you know, the good side, you know, the happy side of me, but also about the real me. And, like, I know it makes no sense to you guys, but to me, it was the best thing ever. And I felt like I was beginning to see myself again. And I haven't seen myself, or even a fragment of, like, myself in so long. Because people don't really make me feel very seen ever, really. And most people just are like, well, this is this guy again, like, what does he want, you know? But, like, she genuinely cares, and, you know, like, she's not just here for me on the good times, but also during the actual bad times. And although yesterday was not a great day because there were so many things that happened, that helped me out so much. Just being able to talk to somebody. Like, I felt the most seen that I've ever felt. I felt like I'm actually someone that matters. And there wasn't a single moment where I was like, I felt otherwise. You know? And so, the reason for this shout out is because I wanted to say thank you to her. And I know she probably won't see this. Because, she's busy, which is okay. Because, everyone has a life. I'm not going to be like, oh, I really hope she sees this. Because, well, you see it or you don't, And it's all good either way. But I just want to say thank you to her because, she has no clue how much that actually meant to me. To actually feel seen and feel like I matter. Like I'm important. And not just some loser. It was truly amazing. And you'll ask me, well, or you might be, let me say that, let me rewind a bit. You might be asking, well, what makes her so different from everyone else? And one thing I can tell you, the major thing, she doesn't try to change me. That is a big thing. Because most people, when they become my quote-unquote friend, they want to change the way I think. Because they think there's something wrong with that. And it really hasn't helped. Even in my relationships, they try to change the way my brain operates or the way that my thoughts process. And that just, at some point, just makes me internally feel like I'm not strong and I'm weak. But with her, she lets me express how I feel. And she doesn't try to change the way I am or make me feel bad about how I feel. But instead, says that it, lets me express how I feel without any type of oh, well, you shouldn't be thinking like that or anything like that. Not once in the entire conversation did she ever tell me that it's not okay to think the way I do. Not a single time. And let me think about it. Sorry, guys. I'm just. In the span of 5 hours. A lot that can happen. And there were a lot of moments. Okay, well, admit we spent an hour. Actually, never mind. That's not even true. We spent some time just chilling. It was not an hour. Maybe half an hour. Nonetheless, we spent 4.5 to 5 hours just talking and she would tell me all this stuff and I would tell her all this stuff. Now again, I'm not gonna say anything about what exactly because that's disrespectful and that's private conversation, right? For a reason. And so I'm not gonna say anything about it, but we spent 4.5 to 5 hours genuinely talking. I say 4.5 to 5 because I don't exactly know when, but it was a pretty decent amount of time, nonetheless. And like, yeah, like not a single time, and all at a time, did she tell me the way I was thinking was wrong, or tell me anything that would imply or indicate that I should change the way I think. And that truly was why I was able to be the way I was. You know, like you can ask her, but I was totally different. Um, I was totally different then than I normally am here. Because not only did I not feel any pressure from people and people judging me and people like trying to hate, but also I felt like I could be myself. You know what I mean? I could be who I am. Truly who I am on the inside without having to feel like I'm being judged or or I have to change. And that truly helped me out so much. It really did, because when you let me just express myself, that's a lot. And when you let me express myself without criticizing or trying to change the way that I think or change like the thing I say, it like helps me more. And that's truly the biggest reason that like that's the biggest like thank you I could ever receive or I could ever give, because it's like nobody has ever done that. No one in my and like all of my years of having friends and relationships and whatnot, like to have somebody that's she's my friend, obviously, guys, come on. But to have somebody that's like not trying to change like who I am or how I think, it's like that's a first, you know. Like I was totally different there than I ever was on a live stream. Because it was like, wow, I don't have to be scared of crime. No, this isn't a disrespect to anybody. I'm not trying to say anybody's a bad person. I'm not. Like, no one's a bad person. That's not what I'm trying to say. And I know it kind of seems like that, but like, I promise you, that's not what I'm trying to do here. What I'm trying to say is that like, the biggest reason for this like shout out is because like, she's genuinely a good person. Not to mention her content's absolutely amazing. To be honest with y'all, but you know, just things just because like she genuinely does care. I mean, she genuinely like she's not judging and she's not like doing any of this stuff. She genuinely like actually cares. And that's the true like the biggest like the best thing that you know that's the best thing I could ask for. It's just to actually for once be able to express myself, you know? And to actually say things and to be able to laugh about stuff without having the fear of being judged for it, you know? And just to genuinely be able to, I guess I feel more free. That's what I should be saying. Like, I feel able to be myself. Like, it's not a curse that I'm the way I am. It's just a part of me. So, if you ever watch this, truly thank you for everything. Because you truly mean a lot to me, and you mean more to me than you could know, truly. What time is it for me? I got like 20 more minutes before I'm gonna head out, so, and do some stuff, so, but I'm probably gonna head out here because, I do got some stuff that I should do, and I could use the extra time, so, I'll be live later today. I'll probably be live in like few hours or so, but I don't want to say when. But yeah, thank y'all so much for watching. You guys truly do mean a lot to me. Sorry guys, I just had a yawn. Yeah, thanks y'all for everything. Big shout out to you again. Thank you. For everything. It has truly been very nice, and it means more to me than you can know. Peace out, everyone. Thank you all so much for everything. Thank you specifically, Jack, for everything. Should we do this? I know you don't like. I'm sorry. I just will stop talking. Anyways, bye, y'all.